Big clients don't come from big deals. They come from stacking small wins. But yet most agency owners simply miss this. They chase that one contract they think that will change everything. But the real secret is learning how to climb the staircase one small step at a time. Because every new agency owner I've met has really the same dream, right? And it usually starts something like this. If I could just land that one big client, everything would be different. And then they start imagining themselves having a whale client dropping 5, 10, or even $20,000 a month right out the gate. And so that's what they chase. They spend weeks building giant proposals loaded with every feature under the sun. They'll end up writing pitch decks. They'll rehearse presentations, and it'll sound great. But they'll pour all their energy into that one golden deal, and then they get ghosted. But here's the truth. Big clients almost never buy that way. Why? Because trust doesn't start at the top. You have to imagine yourself as a business owner with hundreds of thousands of dollars on the line. Would you hand all that responsibility to a stranger you just met? No, of course not. But yet, this is how most agencies try to sell, asking for a marriage on the first date. And then they wonder why they get ghosted. You see, the real way to land big clients is simple. You have to start small. You earn their trust with one undeniable result, and then you stack upon it. That's how the staircase is built. You see, every small win is a step, and when you stack enough of them, suddenly you're standing in front of the big deal you thought you had to chase. So you have to think about it like compound interest. You don't become wealthy from one giant deposit. You become wealthy by compounding smaller amounts over time until the balance becomes massive. Trust with clients works really the same way. You see, each win compounds the belief that you can deliver. So instead of pitching the giant scope, pitch the smallest problem they'll let you solve, then over-deliver on it. Document it, show them the result, and then ask the next obvious question. Do you want me to keep going? You see, this aligns perfectly with principles found in books such as $100 Million Offers. People don't buy services, they buy outcomes. So stop thinking in terms of the full package and start thinking in terms of stacking outcomes. Now, one problem solved opens the door to the next one, and that's key. So let me give you a real example. You see, one of the businesses I worked with was a local cleaning company. They wanted more jobs, but they weren't ready to commit thousands of dollars every month to a brand new agency relationship. Now, most agency owners would have come in and pitched a full funnel build, ads management, reviews, automation, AI receptionist, really the whole package. And the owner would have smiled, nodded, and said, "We'll think about it," before disappearing forever. But instead, we started with something tiny, a database reactivation. We took their old customer list, sent out a few carefully crafted messages, and within a week, they had $2,000 worth of bookings come through. You see, that small win was undeniable, and it put money right in their pocket immediately. And here's what happened next. You see, suddenly every other conversation became much easier. When I mentioned review automation, they leaned in. When I suggested an AI receptionist to capture the missed deals, they were ready. So when it came time to talk about new ads, the budget wasn't a fight. It was the next logical step. So that cleaning business eventually became a multi-thousand-dollar monthly client, not because of a giant pitch, but because of the staircase built one win at a time. So here's the takeaway. Stop chasing big deals. Start stacking small ones. That's how you're going to land big clients, really by proving that you can deliver in the smallest way possible first, and then letting that trust compound. Now, if you want to see how to apply this staircase model inside your own agency, I encourage you to grab the free 72-hour starter pack that's linked down below. It walks you through the exact steps to land your first wins and start building a client trust faster. And if you want a community where agency builders share proven playbooks and real results, join us inside GHL Money Labs. You see, that's where we can turn these frameworks into systems that you can actually use. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the last small win you created for a client that really opened a bigger door? Drop your story down in the comments. I read everyone.